All right. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, Speed Gaming fans. I am WXFan21. Welcome to our final set of games here tonight on the restream. We already have Beef Robber versus Derp happening on the main Speed Gaming channel. This is the last set that's going to be happening here tonight. This is PapaSchmo versus Lies. And for these two, they battle out PapaSchmo his final opportunity here in group D, and Lies. It's their third out of 4 games here in Group D. Schmo comes into this with a 2-4 record, Lies with a 1-3 record. As of right now, PapaSchmo is on the outside looking in of potentially getting in to the bracket stage as the 14th seed and second place in this. All depends how the Beef Robber series goes with Derp, and Beef still needs to face Karen as well. I am joined on comms and tracking by the fantastic Scoopula. Scoop, how are you?
Hello. Yeah, so my insight on these two runners here, well, you know what, I played them both, and personally, I think we're going to have a close one. I mean, it depends on the seed. With these settings, it can be painful sometimes. Depends what we have to ask.
Really for sure. I think we're in for a really fun seed, nonetheless. But we're going to go to our normal Taco Tank or Morph Ball. One of them is going to have our Morph. One's going to have another Major. This is a Major Minor here in this tournament. And in these settings, you have the Morph Ball has to be in one of the first 2 locations. And it will be in Taco Tank, as Taco Tank is actually over at Morph.
Can you read the serial number on that one? Huh?
Serial number 200,404. All right. Now, one other thing to keep in mind, chat. This is area rando. You can see the area tracker on Eliza's screen where his camera is supposed to, where his camera would be. One thing the racers will be looking for with the 2 minor items here inside of Retro Brinstar will be the Morph Ball. Not Morph Ball, will be some sort of explosive for the Morph Ball. That's going to be power bombs. And it will be double missiles, so we're not going to get that meme route door info to start. It'll be back up to Bomb Terizo for some sort of explosives or screw attack. Maybe even speed booster.
Yeah, I'm going to say speed, screw, bombs. I think that's it. If it's, well, screw attack would be okay. Screw attack, we can get to the major, but gauntlet pretty easy. We just can't go through for the other 2 minors. If it's bombs, you can do them all. It's just not fun.
You can actually pull clear gauntlet with screw attack. Oh, excuse me. You cannot because you can't get by the chosen statue at bombs.
Yeah, it's just pesky little 1x1s.
Yeah, just teleport.
I can't Metroid crawl.
Nicely done. He's making his way through Climb Tower. Twitch chat, how we doing tonight? Let's hear from you in Twitch chat, folks. And we're gonna get vanilla bombs. So we're gonna get a Bomb Terizo fight.
Yep, it's set to. I mean, there's different settings on different randos, but this one is set to, in a fight, if you have bombs either coming in or going out. So now Gauntlet, if we head that way, is another thing with it. As I was informed, no suits can be up there,
Correct.
which is interesting in area rando because sometimes it's harder to get to than some other things.
It's just in these settings that no suit will be allowed in criteria. Doesn't mean we can't get our logical super missiles or our logical power bombs somewhere behind Gauntlet now that we have PapaSchmo and Lies both with bombs. PapaSchmo does want this major.
This is, as I've learned, an exercise in patience somehow while speedrunning. You just sometimes gotta wait for the lava.
You got that right. That acid can be a real pain. So now Lies actually taking a play here. Gonna head to 230 missiles in search of power bombs and supers. And there's the first super pack of the game.
Yeah, this is okay too. I've done this. You are missing 2 of your 3, or at least 1 copy of 2 of your 3 miners. You might as well look where you can. And if it's power bombs, Gauntlet just became a whole lot better. But supers are fine too, seeing as you can get locked out of quite a bit without them.
That's right. And there's double jump for PapaSchmo.
Yeah,
Double jump is 8. Go ahead, Scoop.
No, just that was yours.
Double jump is a dash randomizer exclusive item. It does exactly what it says. Double jump. It does the space jump motion, but instead of space jump being as it is, you are able to just do 1 extra jump. Comes in handy before you get that space jump. And let's see, our first door transition will be Rock Speedway from Torian. Let's see where Kegos goes. 2 energy tanks to get things started. Kegos should be leading somewhere. My guess is Red Prince Star. Oh, it's Main Street.
No, I think we take. Yeah, Lies doesn't want to, but there is a save to the right there where you can check crab hole at least. You might actually want us to do that here.
I kind of think the game wants us to go to the right side of criteria. We got supers.
Yeah, well, you get 1 of the 2, no power bombs, so.
You can't get either. Both power bomb locked.
Oh, that's right, yeah. So, there's a mine. Oh, no, you can't get the miner either.
Yep, might be crab hole.
The
I think he's gonna go do a PapaSchmo just did.
The first one, yeah, I was like, what? The first one is not powerbomb locked. Would be, but in areas the doors aren't locked by their usual items. So
correct.
That one we can get to.
Oh, it's right. Kegos, we can go to Kegos. That's right. That's right. That's right.
Crab hole.
Crab hole. My bad. We already start Kegos. It's late. It's 10:30 at night.
I'm with you. I'll be doing my own of those soon. It'll be with the areas when I forget where goes where. So
I've gone from semifinals of a Rocket League tournament to guesting on a sports podcast and now doing Spoonmetry. Did I mention I love being a broadcaster?
Yeah, I used to play enough Rocket League. People told me I should have gotten involved in that too, but I guess the standards are a little higher. I just kind of do this for fun, so more power.
There's PBs. Old mother brain, potentially logical power bombs.
Yeah, we're gonna see how long it takes to find the other ones or the next ones, because it could be a bit.
It is. So the minor item breakout of this is 3, 2, 1. 3 missiles, 2 supers, 1 power bomb. Of how the items break out. Is also going to get that double jump. And now with that PB, PapaSchmo's right here. I'm going to go ahead and clear out Retro Grid and get that meme route door information. Viewers, let us hear from you. We want to hear from you in the Twitch chat. How are you all doing tonight? Nice green Brindor! Oh, that's big for PapaSchmo.
Yeah, that's info at best to make that run back downer, but I guess you really aren't going to be closer than you were, excepting the first instance where we didn't have the ability to check it, so this worked out well.
Yeah, Lie's doing what I would have done, checking out that criteria crab hole. Here we go. Criteria crab hole is East Meridia entrance.
Yeah, it's ugly.
So the game wanted you to go to Bomb Terizo, rotate all the way back to Old Mother Brain, get your PBs, and head through meme route to Green Brinstar. Green Brinstar, the most item dense in Super Metroid in this format. 16 item checks. 5 of them are majors. But it is the most heaviest item dense in Super Metroid 4 areas. And this is phenomenal miners here. 25, 25, and 5 is the item loadout here for PapaSchmo.
Yeah, 5 power bombs could be an issue, except we have those regular bombs to supplement them here, so this is pretty good. I do wonder where Meridia Crab Hole would have gone. We may see the other side of that at some point instead. That would be good for Lies, if that's the case. Your
speed booster,
which will unlock that one major out of your 5 that you couldn't have got 5 seconds ago. So yeah, this is going to work out. Looks like. Now this crab hole.
Yep, unlockable. Lies is doing what you would have done, Scoop, calling out that crab hole check.
Yeah, and is not saving. Might just be putting all the eggs in the basket on this.
Yeah, not to mention we have he saved the ship.
Oh, he did. Okay, that's.
PapaSchmo with that speed booster here, Scoop, is going to allow him to go to Waterway.
Yep.
It's chronic boost.
Yeah, so that you mentioned that's good. That ship save. This means we can just try this. Might make it. If not, oh well.
Got it.
Yeah,
and there's the reset.
Might have took a hit or something.
So, folks, once again, I'm WXFan21, joined by Scapula on comms and tracking. Greatly appreciate you, Scoop, doing comms tracking.
Tracking, I'll remember. It's, speed booster. Here it is.
You got it. Double duty. Not fun. You would like, I can track game 2 if you want to focus on comms. We can trade off. We'll talk about that during the break.
Yeah, we will. I always say I'm just going to do backup, and it never works out that way. But that's fine. If I have chat window up and I forget. That's all it is. It's not hard. I just forget.
I appreciate you. I'm going to get a vanilla E-Tank here behind Wavegate. Lie's finally going to get his power bombs. And sometimes this is how the speeds have gone here in this tournament. Power bombs or super missiles are just locking certain areas to move in.
Yeah, the minor locks when they fill are something that kind of annoys me, but I think Lies at this point had a guarantee that was going to be power bombs right there.
Yep. What major is this charge? It's the screw attack. And we're also going to get the waterway check here because you can do what's called a short charge. Get a shine spark right above waterway. There's a little way before the water that you can store up a shine spark. So you can do this here without that gravity suit. And there it is. PapaSchmo is going to go ahead and execute here a short charge. Just misses it. Knew it too.
It's doing a quick charge instead.
Yep, nicely done. And this item will be, it's been a soup in the past, it's Ice Beam in the seed.
Well, with the double jump, I don't know that ice does anything logically. Maybe bot win if we get there. But the double jump mostly takes care of like 95% of space jump logic, I think.
Pretty much. But now we're going to be coming across two big door transitions. We still have no suits yet, and we have seen a lot of heated rooms. Four tanks puts Upper Norfair into logic.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Red Brinstar, the first door has been found. But chat, make sure you give the race a follow, exclamation point R. Give the races a follow, exclamation point, and keep commentary and tracking teams. And of course, exclamation point SGL25SMR if you would like to follow the tournament. PapaSchmo, what is Noob Bridge? Ooh, that's wreck ship. Schmo's thinking about it. He wants boss info.
He wants an ocean fly, but yeah, you want at least the boss info.
He can do every boss except Ridley. Except Ridley and Dragon.
Dragon? Yes, I'm trying to think. There's no way out with just speed, is there? Yeah.
No way out of Dragon. He's only got 10 PBs. He can't even throw up a crystal flash. Do a crystal flash to get a spike suit.
Good miner.
40 super missiles. We have more super missiles for PapaSchmo than he does missiles and power bombs combined.
Wants to save some of those power bombs here, looks like.
Mr. Kumo, that is correct. Mr. Kumo says in Twitch chat, never unhappy to see supers. That's correct. PapaSchmo is like, what just happened? All right. Fantoon.
Yep. Vanilla today.
Everyone sit back, relax, and enjoy the Fantoon fight.
To be a little careful, we have enough tanks, but when half of them aren't filled, it could be a little dangerous. So PapaSchmo wants to prioritize getting out of here quickly as opposed to avoiding hits. Either way would suffice if successful. Like, that's a good one right there to avoid that last hit. Taking one from the early 5 rolls, as I've seen a couple times, is not the best feeling in the world. But again, good backup, good recovery strat there. Should be able to get the stun in just this one more. And there it is. Made me nervous. Yeah, I did in fact click screw attack on PapaSchmo's side. I did. Promise. I think we're up to date now, finally.
Sometimes the system just doesn't want to work with you the way it wants to. That's all.
Well, you say that, but as soon as somebody says it, and it wasn't the case, I'll point it out. But that one was. Also, I guess we're marking, well, it doesn't matter now. I think we're marking locations for bosses. But
That is correct. So because this is bosses shifted, ladies and gentlemen, we mark off the boss of the area that they defeat.
so when we found Rock's ship here at the end of Brinstar, I want to say the thought pattern might have had to do with the fact that, you can go through here. I don't think we can come back. Maybe with ice. Not actually sure, but I think at this point we don't necessarily want to go through. However, there's your suit for all those heated rooms you mentioned.
Hello, Varia.
So that, I think, works out well. I think this means you can go back now and not worry about the far exit.
Yep. It's lower Norfair into launch as well, which we haven't seen yet. Now the big question is, does PapaSchmo check attic? This is 2 other majors.
Well, yeah, we can get them all. Nah, don't want them. Maybe if one of the suits isn't something we just found here, maybe then we do it. It's funny, I actually did wonder if PapaSchmo did not grab this miner here on the way to... It gets it now. I just figured I missed it, so... Yep, a whole lot more doors and a couple miners. X-ray is probably logical, doable. A little slow. Oh no, we had double jump. That's better. Oh, there's the other side of... So... This is working out, isn't it? A lot of things are going well.
Working out it is.
You see that and you're like, I didn't go this way, I don't have to. This is awesome. So... Welcome in, Zelgid San here. The LTTPR party 10. Link got a spacesuit and went to go fight aliens here. And then there's Phantom down for Lies. Pretty nice fight as well. But yeah, anybody coming in, we got the SGL Live Online portion of the tournaments that they run each year. This is going to be Super Metroid Randomizer, and for that we're using the Dash Randomizer, of which PapaSchmo on the left is one of the developers. It's a nice piece of tech they came up with. Got a couple of extra items for those of us who like items. Like if you play Zelda a lot, we like our items. We have to. There's a lot of them. One of which is turned on in this tournament, which is just like a... They're all like tier 1 versions of other things. So they give you a little more progression to spend your time on. Fairly quick trip to X-rays. I figured Spazers, yeah, you know, sure. It's a little bit of damage. And we already made this trip in. There's Lies on the other side. Is in fact going to go ahead and do the remainder of our ship. Gravity's here, it works out well. It's still something we would very much like to have. So we wait for the intergalactic ball return, at which point we'll get to see how well this pays off for Lies.
Yeah, there's Mo.
That's nice.
Hey, what PBs?
Yeah, I wasn't sure if... It must have been the last door for PapaSchmo, so maybe he wants to go back in, but might have checked them all when I...
So the back of wreck ship was what, top red tower?
Yes, at the elevator. Charge beam here for Lies. Did we not see the reserve location? Am I blind?
Probably not. Charge beam is good enough, and you know what? It does. Charge beam doesn't really matter here because PapaSchmo's got 35 and 50. Lies is 30 and 40.
Yeah. Unless I'm cracked out.
Fine, that's great.
Yeah, unless I'm cracked out, I'm checking the reserve there.
I agree with you. Maybe Lies did peek it and I didn't see it.
Yeah, it didn't go in the top door. I don't know. Oh, it did? Okay. Yes, he is. I am more willing to blame myself. It is safer.
Thanks, chat.
So another save here ahead of Crate-ish. It still may not be Crate, and I don't think Dragon is a whole lot better of an option. Just like you say before, it could be. You might have a way to get out, but can you do that? Can you do sparks without
Sparks for...
to Dragon escape?
You need to be able to have gravity, but yes.
Okay, so for once, Ridley as a second boss is what we wanted to see.
Ridley hanging out at Crate. So in order for you to get a Shine Spark, you need to execute a Crystal Flash while getting grabbed by Dragon during the good phase. Hi, Ridley!
Hi, Ridley.
Appreciate you letting us know about the charge and the reserve tank as well. Here we go. One more major here. That's the Ridley major.
Who holds? Yeah, that
Here's your
will.
Dragon escape.
Yeah, will be a Dragon escape, another method, and it will be, I guess, Shack Tool. Although we have other ways of doing that as well. Hopefully, we don't do that. But...
Two bosses down for PapaSchmo. Check the crates closet item up out of the way with here. Lies is doing a good job keeping up here with PapaSchmo as well.
Yeah, did lose some time earlier to a few things, but this is pretty much just the one boss behind, which is a short trip. So yeah. X-ray.
What was the middle of Red Tower door?
Yeah, I just watched somebody go in it, and then.
Oh no, we have it. It's Aqueduct.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there it is.
I see it on the screen over there.
So
time.
Keep an eye on Lies here, and specifically this mini crate here, because look at the super count.
Yep, it will be a farm. Here we go. Tube is going to be what?
I don't think he's going to do a farm, because he's hoping it's not.
PapaSchmo's really debating it.
Yeah, Lies knows he's got to have to reset here. You know, might have been barely able to squeeze it, but now
PapaSchmo's seriously considering this. He's doing it. If the back of LN is Torian, this is going to be a big waste of time.
this setup is something I will probably never. Yeah, it's just sometimes best to lose your setup early like that, so you can make another call somewhere.
Lies doing a really, really good job here. The problem is Lies doesn't have that Varia suit.
Yeah, I was wondering about where. Oh, you know.
Varia was wreck ship E-tank.
So, yeah, I guess it didn't go that way either. Yeah, I'm talking the whole time like the supers were the problem for going to Ridley for Lies. And they would have been.
No, Liza's problem right now is not getting wreck ship E-tank. No, that is correct. They both have a major chip and the other didn't. Charge for Lies at Gravity, and PapaSchmo getting Varia at wreck ship E-tank.
There's always a risk going after Fantoon's boss room past the exit without checking all the majors you have access to. So. I have this problem where I assume things are going to get done, so I don't pay 100% attention and find out later they weren't, and it's like, well... So Lies back here probably hoping for the Varia suit in here, as it so often is. It isn't, unfortunately. PapaSchmo right there as well, and I guess one at the other door instead of that one that Lies had just entered. You ever play try to beat the crab to the door and lose? Yeah, don't do that. The Schmo knows.
Schmo.
So now back to the east end of Upper Norfair for a PapaSchmo, and of course, this is going to go a lot faster, whatever the PapaSchmo decides to do in here.
Supers for PapaSchmo. Lies has so many E-tanks.
Vanilla Wave, and I did.
Wave?
Yeah, I did figure we were going to start seeing a glut of these soon. It's like Liza just ran into them. Tried to get the Nova on screen there for the shot. Get a drop and take less damage. Didn't work. I like trying to do that, as minor of a concern as it is. So we haven't seen the two doors we're seeing here from Lies. PapaSchmo found top of West Meridia at LN Escape. I was gonna say, yeah, it looks like Lies. Where was double jump at? I didn't see that either. For Lies. No. Yeah. So Tori near at the top of Upper North Fair to the right. Craig's entrance.
Nice Torian info.
Soon Lies will have to get back to wreck ship, and it's just gonna be a bit here with the farming that's gonna be necessary to check everything.
I mean,
alive.
if Lies can pull off more E-tanks, you can do a suitless Lower North Fair. You've already beaten Ridley. Didn't Lies beat Ridley?
Well, no, because had like 3-4 tanks at the time and would have ran out of supers too.
That's Schmo with the pancakes.
Yeah, and that'll be, I think, enough, right? Go mode?
No. 40, 50, 45, 55 is not enough.
Yeah.
Needs one more super pack for go mode.
Yeah, I think we'll be okay. Go mode, yeah, I know it's a little variable in here.
So it's Ice Wave Spacer for PapaSchmo and just charge ice for Lies.
Well, so Lies will like the suit. If nothing else.
Is gravity going to take him in the wrong direction?
Well, we'll go with what you said, and if it does, maybe there's just a bunch more retanks there, you know. We find the back of LN in the process. That's the way out I can come up with, at least.
So again, PapaSchmo, the only real major he found over at... he found a couple majors. He found that gravity suit and found that wave beam. We didn't see North Fair Reserve Scoop, did we?
You know, once again, want to say no just because of the amount of time Lies has been in here. Not long.
You know, we haven't seen Wreck Ship Reserve. So PapaSchmo with 3 beams, Ice Wave and Spacer. Schmo's going to be very excited about this door.
PapaSchmo is just on a mission here. Figures he's gonna pick up whatever minuscule ammo is necessary somewhere.
He's on a mission. PapaSchmo is gonna have to make his way over to East Meridia at some point. And it looks like he's heading there right now. He's gonna head to the East Meridia entrance, which we know is Criteria Crab Hole. So Gravity Suit is gonna unlock that, and then we're gonna go from East Meridia back to Red Brinstar by way of Aqueduct, and and into low and warfare. Schmo is flying. Schmo is not going it all the way I told him to go. Schmo, listen to the commentator, okay? Listen to the comms. Even though you're not actually listening to the commentators, listen to the commentators. Schmo wants to knock out Lava Dive first. Understandable.
Well, there was a brief turnaround. I'm wondering if, maybe he was looking for East Meridian, like you mentioned, and just found this instead. Here's the thing. Whenever I'm in go mode, I know for sure I do not do optimal pathing after having to track all these doors. So, I mean, if that's not the case, apologies. But
no, you're good.
No, apologies to PapaSchmo when he watches back.
PapaSchmo, unfortunately, struggling a bit. No high jump boots does make this just a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, the double jump, this is not a strat I have ever had to consider, but it does look doable. It's just, you're treating it like a high jump, I think.
Excuse me for the yawn, it is late.
I didn't hear it.
Executing a gravity jump gets it off the fume, and there we go. Nicely done from PapaSchmo. It's time to enter lower warfare and face either Dragon or Kraid.
I wonder if at this point, are we down to one door? Because if we are, it's going to be, Croc at the back here.
We haven't, I didn't see single chamber. We haven't seen single chamber yet, at least on Liza's side. We haven't seen redfish.
Yeah,
so
we did see redfish not long ago.
We did?
Yeah,
that had to be single chamber, which means back of LN is Croc.
Yeah, so I guess this will work out, because this is not the LN you want to go in and out of, but it's the only one we got, so.
Got it. All right, with that being said, I'll be right back.
Grab jump for Lies to get back to where he wants to be, and Screw Attack will be the savior of the day here for PapaSchmo. Could do this without, but just slow in particular. So you might, yeah. I was going to say, maybe you try Fireflies here for an E-Tank. I guess it's up to debate whether you want to do it on the way in or out. On the way out has its advantages as well, since we're going to have to do the reverse lava dive anyway. And if it works out, it's not an E-Tank and we're still hurting, I guess we'll have flash ammo, or at least be able to farm up to it by the time we leave. Really being down already means whatever's left is not gonna take a whole lot of ammo. Crate especially. Who found Space Jump, by the way? I gotta ask. I'm sorry.
I'm back.
Or who found Space Jump? No, well, I did. Maybe you were here for that. Well, so we saw Space Jump somewhere. I thought we did.
It must have been Fireflies. Right.
No, it didn't do fire fleas. Double jump's still active, so it must have been lies. Or maybe I'm inventing this. It's like you said, it's late.
All good. All good.
Let's see. Either lies doesn't have it or isn't doing it. So I don't know what I thought I saw. So lies with a bot tuned down is headed toward where PapaSchmo needs to go. Just need to find our way back.
PapaSchmo just making mincemeat out of this Meridia so far.
Yeah, it is nice whenever you just, not sure what happened there, but it's nice whenever you know you just don't care about anything else and you just go. It'll be Dragon down for lies, shortly to be followed by PapaSchmo. Yeah, we'll get our refill lies. So, well, I know it won't matter for the race. I do wonder now if Liz is thinking, okay, 11 tanks. Do I need Varia anymore?
You've only got one crystal flash.
Yeah, that just occurred to me. Not enough ammo. I'm doing an SMZ3 and end up with like 40 supers, 40 power bombs, and couldn't find a Varia suit, and I find it right before I'm ready to go down there. And I'm like, come on, I just wanted to do it. I should have turned it off and did it. But no, yeah, here we would need a few more. We didn't. It's just thoughts for me. Like, so PapaSchmo did crate at LN and did not obviously check the major back there. So if that's like an E-tank, that makes it a little better. Maybe you go for broke on that and you can get in and out of there with just the one. No, you can't. Not when you gotta go back through Lava Dive. It's tough. So one wall jump and then double jump. There you go. So where does this other end of East Meridia go? Must be a nice spot, or PapaSchmo wouldn't be headed there. I can't see those lines on there.
So PapaSchmo is headed to Upper East Meridia.
Yeah, it must come out somewhere nice, is all.
It heads to Crateria Crab Hole. And then you take the moat door back to bottom of Red Bryn. And then you're going to... I'm looking at the lines myself.
Maybe there is no...
None of them is a good option.
Yeah, it always seems to happen sometimes whenever...
So it'll be Crateria Crab Hole to Torian Door, which leads to Croc Speedway, which then you can get back to Business Center to go to Torian.
So there were two ways of doing this, and they're both just a little bit excessive. Oh well.
There was actually no way in actually going to Red Brinstar. Red Brinstar has no doors that connect to Upper Norfair.
Oh. Okay.
It's just interesting.
Well, then that's probably the way I would have headed and figured it out 10 minutes later.
You're good.
I got one more match, and I probably am not going to have to worry about routing to Torian at all. And those two more. I hate sand pits. Let me tell you what. I really don't. I don't like them. There's blocks with a gap under it a lot of times, so I can't get out in one jump. I just give up and go under and back with it. And so one more miner for the road just to get up there. I like it.
Folks, remember exclamation point R, give the racers a follow, exclamation point C to follow the commentary and tracking teams. Exclamation point SGL 25 SMR to follow along with the tournament. Over on the main Speedgaming channel is the 2-game set between Beef Robber and Derp. And there is the Mario Suit for Lies. PapaSchmo damaging down.
Lies took a second. I was wondering, because you find a suit now and you figure, well, I guess that'll do it. But might have took a second to check the room there. I would have.
Really tough to do baby skip without high jump. PapaSchmo gonna try the speed boost to win. Oh, nicely done. Gets the speed boost to Shine Spark. PapaSchmo needs to be really careful here, by the way.
You can miss 16 regulars.
I would not have spent that many supers on Mother Brain 1. Because it takes 18 projectiles to break the glass, even if Mother Brain's already lost all her health.
I didn't see exactly what got fired, but my usual go-to is break the glass, fire 2 more, and then go to supers.
Oh, here we go. There should be enough here, but still, just I feel like PapaSchmo cutting it a little close there.
Yeah, spent the regular missiles first. We'll have to miss 4 to fail this. So I think we're alright.
Catch-up phase. Yep, PapaSchmo is just fine. We're done. PapaSchmo is on. The mother brain. Eli's nice gravity jump couldn't hold on to the right wall. The mid-right wall. Now he's going to have to execute another gravity jump here.
Let's put it this way, for all of our runners here, I'm glad we found Turian before coming down here. And then you go all the way through and find out it's Turian. Haven't been there recently, have I? Yeah, well, okay. Yeah, last was just trying to get a freeze here. Be a little too high now. Wanted to skip the IBJs if we could, but didn't work out that way. There you go. It's GG's. PapaSchmo 108.11. And yeah, pretty quick forfeit here. I mean, it might be in a minute, but
Yep, it is already a forfeit in the race time room. The official time is 1 hour, 8 minutes, and 11 seconds. Get your GGs in the Twitch chat. Very nicely done by both racers. And with that being said, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with game number 2 in about 5 minutes.